Hi everyone, I'm Geneva, an Operations Support Assistant from the Virtual Hub. Okay, first off, I want to start with the question, why? Why do I do what I do? What is my purpose? Okay, I know, for those who can get it, who don't get it, that's a Simon Sinek reference. Sorry, I can't help myself. Okay, but I'm really asking why has been such a huge part of my journey with TBH. That's why I'm incredibly honored to be nominated for the Curiosity Crusader Award. So to whoever put my name forward, thank you. I am deeply grateful, I feel seen, and that means a lot. I've been with the Hub for 3 years now, and when I first started, I was this super shy person. You know, like the kind of person who just smiled through everything even though I have no clue what's going on. But even from the first interview with Neil, my very first engagement with TBH, I just felt something different. I felt safe. I felt like it was okay to wonder, to ask, to be curious, even though I was very nervous, and my TL can confirm that when I had my first interview with a client. But even all throughout those process, I felt extremely supported by TBH community. And ironically, for someone who gets anxious in virtual meetings, even right now, I ended up becoming a VA. Life's funny like that. But what made all the difference was having the people around me. My RC, my fellow Rockstars, my client, they made a safe space for me to ask questions, for learning and for growth. One of the first things my client told me was to not be afraid to ask questions. Do not assume, just ask me questions. I won't get mad if you ask questions. That's even better. And that shifted everything for me. Even my partner, Emil and Nina, we both were, I think it's safe to say that we both felt supported by our client. One scenario I could share where I embodied the stay curious core value was that when my client mentioned a new business idea, like there's a whole new line of services that he wanted to explore, and I didn't know that it would turn into a big conversation, but I was just curious. So I asked, why this idea? Like, why did he come up with that? What does he want to achieve? Who's it for? Like, that small moment of curiosity helped me understand the bigger picture. And from there, like, I could create the right collateral, tailor content for prospective clients, and help shape the direction. It wasn't just about completing a task, it was about understanding the why behind it. And that's what curiosity does. It opens up opportunities. It makes our work meaningful and intentional. I used to hold back, like wait for someone else to ask during meetings, nod along, smile politely, but over time, I learned that asking questions isn't annoying or too much. It's actually a strength, because when we ask, then I learn, I understand, and I move with purpose instead of just going through the motions, instead of just following orders. It's better to work when I know that the purpose of why I'm doing what I'm doing. And that's really a huge part of my motivator, or the reason why do I work for TBH? Why do I work for this client? Why am I helping this client? Why do I do my best every time at TBH, knowing that staying curious is part of the core values, that it's not just allowed, but it's also celebrated. That gave me the courage to stop shrinking myself and start speaking up. So curiosity is exploring with an open mind, learning and unlearning, admitting when you don't know something and being okay with that, asking the awkward questions that others might hold back, and laughing through the wait, what does that mean moments. I used to think curiosity was risky. Now I see it as brave. Still don't have it all figured out, and honestly, that's what makes this journey with TBH with life exciting. I'm still the same curious person as I've always been, but right now, with the help of TBH and my community, I'm becoming a little bit braver, a little louder, and a whole lot more confident in asking, but why? Anyways, thank you again for this nomination, and thank you for letting me grow one curious moment at a time. Thank you.